Welcome Peaks employees to concessions training number 1, the hot chocolate machine. Everybody loves to come to the ice rink and get a cup of hot chocolate while they're skating, so the operation, functionality, and cleaning of this machine is super important. Let's go over the parts and process real quickly. This is the power switch on-off. Okay, when the power is off, the light is off. Power on, the light comes on. This is the rinse and serve button. When it's on rinse, it will not dispense the powder. When it's on serve, the powder and the water mix together. These are where the hoppers are held. The hoppers hold the hot chocolate, and behind the third hopper, which is very important, there is a hot water heater. This is the heater that heats the hot water that comes through. That's very important to make sure that is on. The only currently working servable hot chocolate hopper is the center one that we use right here. When you have this on serve, push the middle button. The hot chocolate powder dispenses into the funnel, into the mixer. That mixes the hot water, and you get hot chocolate. Okay, let's talk about the rinse and the serve button switch that's down here. So when it's on rinse, that means that it's not going to turn the augers back here. So those are not going to turn in the rinse function, so that it will just pour water through here to rinse out your system. That will also mean that you can just get hot water out of it without it mixing the hot chocolate. So if I push the middle button here, it's just sending hot water through here and it rinses. I'm gonna let a little bit of water through so I can rinse out the remaining hot chocolate that's in there, dump that in the sink, and now I can fill up a cup of noodles, and that's how you'd be able to do that. So that just does hot water. Then again, if I switch it to serve, now when I push the button, it's turning the augers and mixing the hot chocolate powder with the hot water, so I get hot chocolate. Okay, this is how you refill the hot chocolate machine. It has these different containers. What you're going to do is you're going to twist this elbow so that it's in the up position, and that just makes it so that none of the hot chocolate powder is going to be coming out as you refill it. This just slides out very simply, and then the top lid removes. You're going to grab the powdered hot chocolate and you're going to refill into the container. The container has a wheel and augers down at the bottom, and that's what pushes the powder out towards the water. Once you refill this, you put the container lid back on, slides back into place, and then you're going to rotate the elbow. So now the hot chocolate powder again will spill into the mixing tube, and then you'll have hot chocolate. Okay, I'm going to show you how to clean the hot chocolate machine. At the end of the night, you're going to change it from serve to rinse. And what rinse does is it stops the augers from turning so the powder doesn't fall anymore, so that you can clean out the funnel and the mixer. So then you're going to hit the button and clean out all of the excess powder that was left in here. This is also what you will do if you need to fill hot water for cup of noodles. So you'll just flip it to rinse, you'll run it for a second so all of the powder is out, and now you should have clear water that comes through the machine. So this is the hot water. Notice as the hot water comes up that the powder of the hot chocolate starts to stick to the funnel and the elbow. So all of these need to be replaced at night. What you're going to do is you're going to take a spare part elbow that we have, and you're going to replace this elbow here. And you're going to put all of this just into a container so that you can take it back to the sink and wash it. You're going to take a new elbow and you're going to place it over the hopper location. Then all of these pieces come out one by one. You're going to take the bottom nozzle, and remember all of this is hot. You're going to take the funnel. The funnel comes up and out. You're going to take the water dispenser, and then the mixer just twists into place. You're going to untwist that and pull it straight out. And so those are all your pieces that you're going to take back to the sink and wash. The mixer and everything else in here you're going to wipe down. So you're going to take a paper towel, clean off the mixer, and dry off all parts of the hot chocolate machine. You're going to get into all of the little spaces that have hot chocolate powder and clean those off. Second of all, removing this bottom tray. Sometimes when the powder comes out, it spills out around the side of the funnel. The funnel doesn't actually catch it all. So to remove this lower portion, there are two screws, one on each side, one on that side. You're going to undo the screw on the other side. And then this lower tray comes out so that it can be washed. Notice how hot chocolate likes to build up on this side. All of that needs to be washed and cleaned out and then dried because this is metal. We don't want it to rust. The last thing we're going to do is you're going to take the whole tray down below. This just slides out cleanly. All the parts, this part comes off, and you're going to rinse and clean this out so that it's nice and clean at the end of the night. After you've dried it and washed everything, you're going to put it back into place, but you're going to want to make sure that you wipe down all parts of the machine, anything that has powder, water, anything that could potentially rust. You want to go over that and make sure that you clean it all off. Okay, either at the end of the night if all the parts are washed and dried, or at the beginning of your shift, this is how you put back together the hot chocolate machine. You're going to put the spill tray in place, and then you're going to take, this is the mixing unit, this is the mixer. This spins around and it mixes the hot chocolate with the water. Put it in, push it in, and then twist it to the side. The nozzle at the bottom, dispensing nozzle. Then you've got the two funnels that go on top that add the water and the hot chocolate. And these just fit in like so. When you are ready to serve, make sure that this elbow gets turned straight down so that the hot chocolate will flow in correctly, and then make sure your switch is on serve, and that's how you get hot chocolate. Hey guys, if you forget any of the steps, they're listed on the back door of the hot chocolate maker. It talks about recommended daily cleaning and maintenance. If you forget how to put things back together, it shows a diagram there. Shut it off.